The Road Home for Christmas was released in 2019. This is directed by Peter Sullivan. It's written by Cassie, Doyle. And we have a cast including Marla Sokoloff and Rob Mays. And I wasn't sure if I was going to like this because it is primarily a road trip film. I don't like road trip films in general. But actually, I quite enjoyed this. And I think that's largely because we do have a variety of activities. We're not just on the road for an hour and a half. And Lindsey and Wes are both very likeable protagonists. They're both musicians and they don't really get along at the start of the film. And they both realise that if they want to get home for the holidays, they're going to have to drive. So they both live relatively near each other. So they decide to go together and they're on this road trip. And they have a lot of stops along the way, a lot of festive related things. There's a lot going on. There's a lot to look at. And I thought that worked really well. The narrative flows really well. The pacing is really great. It's quite heartwarming. I won't go into too much detail, but there's a particular show that they go and watch that was absolutely adorable. And honestly, I feel like the ice melted between them quite quickly. They didn't get along to begin with, but I think it didn't take too long for them to start to be a little bit more pleasant around each other. And obviously the film builds on this as it progresses. And I rather enjoyed it. The narrative works well. If I enjoy a road trip film, that to me is a sign that it's done well, because it's not just the same thing over and over again. Obviously, there's a lot of talking, a lot of time spent together. The dialogue's very well written. It's got a very heartwarming atmosphere a lot of the time. Obviously, we have some great music. We definitely have some great music in this one, and I have no complaints. I had no expectations because I wasn't sure if it was going to be for me, but I'm pleased to say that actually The Road Home for Christmas was really delightful. Festive, very well done, great cast. We also have Marie Osmond in it at one point, and a lot of nice Christmas moments as well. If you're looking for a Christmas film and you haven't seen it, then I'm very happy to recommend The Road Home for Christmas. Even if, like me, you're ordinarily not a fan of road trip films, I'd say give it a go. It definitely was a lot better than I expected. I enjoyed it, and I'm happy to recommend it.